Hi, my name's Peter Dane. You're here today at Redi Strip, Australia's largest metal stripping operation. We specialise in all sorts of metals, ferrous and non-ferrous, and we have systems in place to clean everything you're likely to need, be it aluminium, be it garden furniture, be it car bodies, engine blocks, you name it, we can do it. We offer a number of services. First, the chemical cleaning and de-rusting. We do laser cleaning. We do ultrasonic cleaning, as well as many other variations of it. At Redi Strip, we do a number of jobs. For argument's sake, you can just see here, we've got a Porsche block that's come in, and we've got a fuel tank that's come in, both of which are after specialist cleaning. We're even doing a tail shaft. As you can see behind us here, we've got a number of cars that are ready to go back, just in storage, waiting for the owners to pick them up. Car panels, even a barbecue, as you can see. As you can look down, vintage car wheels, fuel tanks, front sections of cars. They come into us looking like these panels here on the ground, or the valiant panels behind us. As you can see, unlike the panels that you just saw where they come in all dirty, these ones have been finished the process, again just waiting for the customers to pick them up. And we do everything that is required to bring them back to as new condition. To the right here, we've got our ultrasonic machine. Again, just a specialist part of what we do. We have got another couple of cars here ready to go back. We've got a motorbike tank here. We've got some motorbike Harley heads ready to go back. These came in, they're all heavily painted and the owners couldn't get them clean. We've got them clean for them. So they're all ready to go back for further preparation. Inlet manifolds, both cast and alloy. We can do a lot of them. Over here we've got a large fan. When it came to us, it's out of a spray booth. It had about 3/8 to 1/2 an inch of dried paint on it. They couldn't get off, and quite obviously the fan wasn't working efficiently, so we've cleaned it for them and away they go. Here we've got an R32 Nissan that's again just being finished, still a bit wet. It's ready to go back for a full rebuild.
I can see there's a bit of rust in the back here.
Yeah,
That's not rust any longer, is it?
Our process kills all the rust. We can't put metal back in, but we can certainly get the rust out, and that's what's imperative when you're doing a job like this. You need to be able to find out where the damage is and fix the damage. We're doing the identification and we're doing the getting rid of. Over here we've got a Chev Impala chassis. Because they've got lots of enclosed areas, any conventional cleaning methods won't get them rust free and won't get rid of or won't clean the insides. Because it's dipped in an immersion tank, it means fluid flows through it and washes it, and we spray clean it, dry it and finish it off. Next to that is a Holden Monaro, which is going back up the country. It's getting ready for its restoration. It had a bit of rust in it, but not much, and it's getting all ready to go. As you can see, it's got rust in the wings, and you can see there that the rust is now gone, and ready for the panel beater. Makes their job very easy because they've got fresh, clean metal to work with. Further over here, we've got some engine parts that have been brought in to clean. We'll be using the ultrasonic cleaner and various methods to get that right. We can do alloy, we can do metal. It just depends on what the owner wants. We also have the ability to vapor blast them and bring them up like new or better. So this is one of the services that we offer. Again, over here, this is a specialised job. It's a stainless steel IBC container. The customer's had something in there that's gone off, so we've taken care of it and cleaned it up for them. It's all but finished, ready to go. We have lots of different tanks, and they get dirty as part of the job, but the jobs that come out of here are all up to a certain standard, and that standard is as good as they can be got. So it's a lot of different processes we do, and a lot of varied work that we do. You can see here these engineering pieces coming to us fully painted, and we get rid of the paint. Some comes off easily, others of it don't. And then what we do is, once we've got it to the level where there's no more paint on it, then it goes into an anti-rust solution. We clean it off, and when it finishes, it'll look like a brand new item. Behind us here is a whole heap of aluminium railings that have been powder coated. They're challenging to do, but we'll get them done. In this case, we're having to hand strip them because of the amount of product they've got on them, which is never going to come off very easily, but Redi strip is able to do it. The Redi strip process takes probably about 7 individual methods of operation in different tanks. We've got a tank over here which is basically filled with paint stripper. We've got the one here which is caustics and alcohols and various products required to get things like 2-pack, because 2-pack is a plasticised paint. It's running 24/7. It needs frequently topping up because it's quite obviously, as you can see, steaming away, but that's required to get the products clean. Once we've got it clean, then we put in our de-rusting tanks, which are behind us here, and it's a very mild process. As with everything we do, we're bit by bit melting off the product. That's the same with the rust. We're breaking down the oxides of the rust, and we're using the high pressure water cleaners to actually blast the rust away, and we keep on doing that until all the rust is neutralised and gone. So there are no bits of rust. Once all that's done, we put in this tank behind us, which is where the Mini was that we saw earlier, and that's a tank which neutralises any remaining compounds that are there. So you can be confident that it's got no acids, no nasties left in it. Once it comes out of there, then again it gets washed, as it has done probably on every day or daily cycle or every second day. It gets washed again with the high pressure washers, down all the seams, down in every part of the car that we can get at. And once that's done, we take it over the other side there, we dry it off, and then we coat it with the sealer, which is a zinc phosphate sealer, and that then finishes the process. What you're looking at here is a mild acidic tank. It's used just to soak the cars to get rid of the rust or to break down the rust, and then you can see by the ropes and stuff there, we pull the cars out and or the items out. In that case, there are engineering parts in there in that particular tank at the moment, and we go again. What you're looking there is a high strength paint removing product, again part of the arsenal. We use it mainly for aluminium type jobs where it can't be used with caustics and stuff for fear of damage. So each tank has a particular purpose. Each job is done a particular way to not damage the items and to melt off the product so it's as good as it can be when you get it back. As we showed on the previous video or earlier on, where we put one of the engineering pieces in, brought it out, it had only been in for a short time, so it didn't come off all in one go. Most of the time, it's getting it off a layer at a time,